In this video, we are going to take an existing building that is about 20 foot by 15 foot with a straight gable roof, and that would look something like this. And again, this is just meant to be for roof designs. It's not meant to have any windows or doors in it, just in case you were wondering. So here we have the existing floor plan. And here we have the home addition that is going to be added on to the garage. And in our first design here, we're simply going to extend the gable roof to make it larger on each section and then have a ridge in the middle. And then in the areas where it pops out on each side, we will have another ridge and a smaller gable roof on both sides. And that will end up looking something like this. So the existing roof would have went from here down to here. And then the new roof would have a fill area here. This would fill all the way through. And then you would have a new ridge here. And the rafters would go all the way down to here. And the areas that pop out on both sides would be shaped similar to what we have here. So this is one design. A second idea would be to keep the existing gable roof and then simply build another gable roof and then put a roof drainage cricket in the middle. And that would look something like this. So the existing building and the new building, going to have the gable roof come down, and then you will have to install a roof drainage cricket here in the center to allow water that comes off of here and off of the other side to drain equally to either side. And something like this might be relatively inexpensive to build, as opposed to our first example where we had the roof coming up and then down. All of this area here would need to be filled in with additional lumber. However, if you live in an area where it snows, you're not going to want this. And in some cases, it's not going to be that much more lumber. Or should I say it won't be that much lumber depending upon the design. In our next design, it will require you to remove this roof so that you can change the direction of the gable and put the gable roof over here and then have a gable roof here and a gable roof here with a ridge that would come up to a hip on each side with a valley on each side to a ridge that would come across here. And that would end up looking something like this. So here's the existing building with the new roof, and I have changed the pitch from a 4 and 12 to an 8 and 12. And of course, even though this design does look better, it will require you to remove this section of the roof, and that's going to cost a few more dollars. In our next example, we are going to get rid of the three gables and convert them to hips, and that design will end up looking something like this. And again, this is an 8 and 12 roof pitch, and if your pitch is different or if you want to change the pitch on this, then that won't be a problem most of the time. And now that I have provided you with a couple of expensive roofs, let's go ahead and take a look at probably the cheapest, and that will be to keep the existing gable roof and then build a shed roof over here. And that will end up looking something like this. So again, this might not be the most attractive roof. However, it will be the most economical. And that is it for this video. If you are looking for more home addition roof designs because you just can't wrap your mind around what it's going to look like, then don't forget to go to the website to check out some of our home addition building projects that I've already done. And I will put a link to the website in the video description area. And for those of you who enjoyed the video or learned something from the video, make sure that you let us know by hitting the thumbs up button. And of course, any questions and comments, feel free to leave them in the comment area and I will try to answer them as soon as possible.